Welcome back to another segment we call Real Talk with Robin. Robin Gwaltney is from the Gwaltney Group, a local trustworthy real estate team. And this segment is all about topics, issues, information local homeowners, buyers, sellers need to know. And today we're getting our monthly Rochester report for the housing market. So thank you so much for coming in, Robin.
Absolutely.
And giving us everything we need to know. So tell me about what's a little bit different this month around.
Well,
last month.
boy, I don't remember exactly what the numbers were last month, but basically the whole point of the market report is once a month we run the stats. We look at things like how many houses are on the market,
Yes.
how many in each price range, how many days they're sitting on the market. I think that the days on market is a little shorter.
Okay.
There's been a little bit of an uptick. I don't know if it's just the extended summer that we've
Yes,
had, you
that
know.
would make sense.
Like people are back into a routine, kids are back in school, and I don't know, it's been busy, it's been
Right.
good.
That's
we love
good.
it. Yeah. So once a month we summarize this stuff, and it's just something I like to touch on. So I'll focus just on the Rochester
Yes.
proper. I know last week or the week before we talked about the Wabasha market, and I think we'll do this, you know, a couple times a month and talk about different markets just to keep all the viewers, because they don't all live in Rochester.
No, they don't.
So
we need to stay informed on our market
yes,
updates. So
yes.
you
So-
talked about how the housing market's a little bit different from last month with the shorter time, right?
Yeah. So right now, today, we have 333 houses on the market in
Okay.
Rochester.
Okay.
Okay. So if somebody's out wondering how many houses do I have to choose from, 333.
Okay.
Now those are broke up into price points.
Gotcha.
So if we look at like 100 to 200, there are 16. 200 to 300, there's 52. 300 to 400, there's 84. So there's quite
Wow,
a few in that
okay.
price range, and that's typically the most common price range.
Gotcha.
So I think that'll probably depreciate by next month at
Okay.
this time. 400 to 500, we've got 35. 500 to 600, 39. 600 to 700, 27. 700 to 800, these numbers will start to go down now.
Yes.
15. 800 to 900, 14. 900 to a million, 12.
Okay.
1 million to 1,100,000, 0. But
Gotcha. Yeah.
over 1,000,004, 14 of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, what is interesting about that on the lower end of that scale is where we'll have the, I guess, for lack of better words, cheaper or less expensive.
More
houses.
affordable.
Affordable.
More
That's the
affordable.
word I'm looking for.
There you go.
Affordable. And there's
Far
less.
from cheap.
No,
Oh my
no.
God.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Not cheap by any means.
No.
But the affordable housing, there's less, and we've talked about this a lot on Real Talk about the need for affordable housing, and
Right.
and we both know. I mean, everybody knows that it's
Right.
something we all need.
Absolutely.
So we're
So-
hoping to see that number go up in the future.
Yeah, so I'm actually pretty thrilled to see that we have 160 houses, 400,000 and below. So that's
Yes,
half
that's-
of our inventory.
No, that's good. That's good. Okay.
Yeah, so this is good. Gives us some options, right? And days on market is something that people are typically, well, let's talk about the average price of the house on the market right now is 439.9. So
Okay.
like we just said, half of them are in that 400
Yes.
below.
Gotcha.
So that's good. And days on market is something that people are interested in. And right now, the average days on market is 82.
And that was different from before, right?
Yeah,
we're
I mean,
looking
that
at
changes.
30, right?
Yeah, that changes all the time. But now I will say, if I go down to a lower price point, 200 to 300, the average there is 38.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So, you know, the more affordable houses
Right, they're
will
gonna be-
sell a little quicker. And then the houses that are priced well, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a $600,000 house and it's priced well for its price point, no, best in show, right? Best, if it's the
Yes.
best house you can get for 600,000, it's still going to sell quickly. So it
Okay.
doesn't mean it has to be a low priced house to sell quickly, but it just has to be well priced and it has to show well. So people, you want to make sure your house is clean
Yes.
and neat, and
We've
that's
talked
where
about
we
this,
and that's
yes.
where we come in. You know, like we'll come over before you put the house on the market and tell you what things you have to do
Yes.
to get it ready for the market, and we love to do that.
And you guys love to help. You are a great resource to have, and we can also find this report on your website as well, right?
You can, yes.
Awesome. Okay, we have about 20 seconds here. What is the last final thing we can touch on before we look at that?
Well,
graphic?
I guess the market is still good.
Yep.
If you look about the Rochester market, they're going to tell you that prices continue to go up, and that maybe not as fast as they were a few years ago, but they continue to go up. We're getting slightly more inventory, so you have better to choose from, and the good houses are going to sell quickly.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Robin, for giving us that monthly update on the Rochester housing market. We'll have that phone number up on the screen. Robin, that's the best way to get in contact with you, right?
Absolutely. Call my cell phone anytime. I'm always happy to take your calls.
Yes, and I love that about you. You're a resource that's readily available because we need you. So thank you for coming in every Thursday, and we'll have you back here next Thursday, okay?
Sounds great.
Okay, we'll back with more Midwest Access right after this.